Hi, this is Ryan with Automatic Comics, and up next I've got another largely Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man related comics unboxing. Stay tuned. Hi, so like I said, I've got 3 boxes here that should contain 7 comics, and they're mostly Spider-Man related. I think there's one Moon Knight book in here, but I've been waiting to open this one on the bottom for a little while. I was waiting for a couple of these other boxes to get in, so maybe I'll do that one first. Now, I don't know how much I've talked about this, but I think a lot of people, generally, either on YouTube or Instagram or wherever, the conversation is often to try to have the hobby pay for itself. And so, if you've got books that you're looking to get, what can you do to within the hobby to generate either income or money to put together to get that book that you're really looking for. And so, I'm no different in that. And so, if I see some good prices on books, I will pick them up, and then potentially flip them, and you can use that money for getting something else that you're really interested in. And so this this box actually contains 3 of the same book, because I saw it. It was a good price, and figured I will just grab all of them. And then it's actually a book that the reason I found it is, it's a book that I had been looking for me personally. So it's one that I had really wanted. Obviously, I don't need 3 copies, but with 3 copies, I can pick whichever one I think is presents the best, and then I will sell the other, just sell the other 2. Earlier this year, and it's still a little bit, there was just a lot of excitement around both Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy with respect to Spider-Man and then Spider-Gwen. And so you've got the 2 big books really for that are Ultimate Fallout 4 for Miles Morales for his first appearance as Spider-Man, and then Edge of Spider-Verse 2 for Gwen Stacy's first appearance as Spider-Gwen. And there are a ton of prints for Edge of Spider-Verse 2. The first print. Now, the cool thing that I really like about the way they did the prints for Edge of Spider-Verse 2 was that they just did different colors. For the most part, there are a couple exceptions, but different colors for the print based on on the cover. And so, first print, it's white on the bottom. Second print is blue. Third print is green. Fourth print is purple. Fifth print is orange, I think. And then there's that land variant that's like $6,000 for a 9/8, and there's a couple other ones as well. But the one that's my favorite is the 4th print, and that's because I really like kind of like the pink or purple type covers. And so I've been watching out for. I mean, if before all the hype started up, you could have gotten one for like $50. But then they spiked up to 250 or so, and they've come back down some, and so that's what I've been watching for, to kind of see the prices retreat a little bit to get some copies. And so this is actually 3 copies of Edge of Spider-Verse 2 in the 4th print. So this is this, you can see this is this purple cover. So this is the first appearance of it says the new Spider-Woman, Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen as she is most commonly known. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll just take a look at these 3 copies and just check the centering on them and all of that, and see which one. So here's the 2nd copy. See which one I like the most, and I will keep that one in the 3rd copy. So all 9/8, all white pages, and I'll keep that copy, and I will just sell the other 2 copies. So that's just, like I said, one way that you can use the hobby to, in this case, I'm getting a book that I really want, and then I'm also then just going to kind of reduce my cost basis on that book by selling the other 2 copies that I picked up. So, well, I'll keep this one here for now. So then, let's see, the next one, which one do I want to open? Open this one next. So, this box should contain, so I guess the other thing that the other Spider-Man related content that's been extremely popular lately has been anything related to Venom. And so, if you've seen some of my prior videos, I've gotten a couple copies of Amazing Spider-Man 300, which is Venom's first appearance. But the other part of that is when it's not just Venom's first appearance, but it's also, you've got the symbiote or the black suit. When those different events happen. And so the first time you see the black suit is Amazing Spider-Man 252, as well as Marvel Team Up number 141. And Amazing Spider-Man 252 is definitely the more in-demand copy of the 2. And but this, then there's also the first time that you get kind of like the origin or backstory of the symbiote, and that's what is it, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 8. And so this set of 2 books that I picked up is I'll take it out of the bag. So this first one is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8. It's a real well-known cover. It's a 9/8 white pages, and like it says up here, origin of the alien symbiote that eventually becomes Venom. And so this is that origin of where that symbiote kind of came from. Now you can get, this is a direct edition. You can see here because it's got Spider-Man's face down here. Whereas if it was a newsstand edition, it would have the UPC. There tends to be a lot of color variation with this book. You can get some that have this darker kind of orangey red and some that have a lighter orange color. I really like the darker orange color. I've had one that's a lighter orange as well, but I like the appearance of this one a lot more. So, cool book. And again, with the popularity of Venom lately, this one has really gone up quite a bit. I think I sold a 9/8 back in maybe November or December of 2019 for I think like $250, and it's now about $450 for the same book. And I think mine was newsstand, so newsstand is actually a little higher than that, probably more like $550. Then the other book I have here, I really like this cover. So this one, like I said, I really like kind of these like purple background pink covers, and that's exactly what Marvel Team Up number 141 is. So this is Marvel Team Up 141, and this one you can see here is the newsstand edition. So that's where you've got the difference between these, and this is a 9/6, not a 9/8. But this is, so up here we've got this ties with Amazing Spider-Man 252 for the first appearance of the black costume, and so these are the 2 kind of key books for getting the first time that Spider-Man's wearing this costume. We'll just we'll ignore the whole Tobey Maguire Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man 3 movie because that was terrible. And, but the black costume and Venom and everything is it's just super. It's iconic in Spider-Man's history, and just it's a awesome fun cover. So the last 2 books that I have here this should be one more Amazing Spider-Man book, and then the other one is a Moon Knight book. One of these you might recognize because I just opened up another copy of this one. So this is Marvel Team Up 141 newsstand, but this time in a 9/8. So actually what happened to be that I saw this grouping, the other two, the Marvel Superheroes Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars 8 and this one, and I grabbed that, and then pretty soon after that I saw this copy, and I really want a 9/8 to go next to I have an Amazing Spider-Man 252 newsstand and a 9/8, and I wanted those to kind of go next to each other. So I grabbed this one too, and that means that I will be, probably letting that one go pretty quick. So, but yeah, awesome books, cool covers, and key moments in Spider-Man's history. So that's that book. And then the other one is one that not normally what I buy. So I do like Moon Knight, so I like this book, but I'm not normally, I don't buy signature series books too often. It's just, they're a lot harder to price. It's hard to determine, a little harder to determine the desirability and what that signature adds to the value of the book. Stan Lee signatures, ever since his passing, have really added a lot of value to books. That's not what this is. This is Bill Sinkovic's, and it's his signature on Moon Knight #1. So this is Moon Knight 1. This is the first time that he's in his own solo title. So Moon Knight's first appearance is Werewolf by Night 32. Then you've got his first solo story in his first solo story is in Marvel Spotlight 28, and then you've got his first standalone title, Moon Knight 1. And similar to Marvel Team Up 141, you can see it's got this, it's kind of cool purple cover with the yellow lettering, and so I really like this this cover. And I think, like I've said with Moon Knight stuff before, I think one of the things that he's just so popular for is it's always just amazing artwork that goes with Moon Knight. But then we've also got the Bill Sinkovic's signature down here, so that's, you can see that cover, and it's pretty nice because it's really not obtrusive. It's in the middle, but I don't know, it fits well with the cover, so I like it. It doesn't really obscure anything very much, so that's cool. Yeah, cool books to have. Moon Knight has started to spike in popularity again. We all knew it was coming because of the Disney Plus series that's been announced, but they now have a actor potentially an actor tied to playing Moon Knight. So that news really caused a jump in a lot of Moon Knight stuff because it makes everything seem more real that it's actually coming. So yeah, if you see any kind of key Moon Knight issues like the ones that I mentioned before, and they seem like they're a good price, I would recommend picking them up because as more news comes out, they're only going to get more and more in demand. So again, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to add any comments, anything else you'd like to see, or anything you thought was interesting, or that something that you do maybe to help fund your collection or build your collection, and I'd love to hear it. And like I said, as I get more stuff in, I'll keep making more videos. So thanks for watching.